of Jibril alayhi salam's residence. He is عند سدرة المنتهى in Surah An-Najm. Here he describes Jibril, there he described Jibril. Here he said he's right by the Arsh, there he said عند سدرة المنتهى. He got closer to the address. And he said he's right by the low tree. You know, there's a special kind of low tree up there by which Jibril alayhi salam has his residence. But then he says makeen, stationed. And I want to actually give you a few things. Makeen sifatul mushabbaha min mukun أو مكنة بضم الكاف مكانة إذا علت رتبته عند غيره. Makeen means someone of a very high status and someone who has a stable position. Someone tenured, you can also call makeen. Like a professor who's got tenure can also be a makeen. Okay? Up to bagate bas. Like now you're settled, right? Now listen, go back a little bit. What does Jibril alayhi salam bring? He brings Quran. The story of the coming of the Quran from the skies needs to be understood. It is a high profile document, is it not? There is no higher profile message that's ever been sent. And when a king, or nowadays a president or a prime minister sends a high profile message to somebody, through an ambassador, through an embassy, what do they have to do? Do they just send an email? Do they just put it in the regular mail, make an envelope and put it in the mailbox? No. Those kind of messages need an enormous amount of security. Don't they? First of all, you have to have someone, you can't just have anybody deliver that message, it has to be a dignitary. Someone that has karama has to deliver it. If it's going from one to the other and it's coming from a king, someone dignified by the king has to be sent. So a messenger has to be noble in order to deliver the message on behalf of a king. What's the first description of Jibril alayhi salam? إِنَّهُ لَقَوْلُ رَسُولٍ Kareem. He's the word delivered by a noble messenger, a noble ambassador from Allah. Nobility is a requirement of a high profile delivery message. The second thing he says is he's mighty. ذِي قُوَّةٍ. Why is his might and power important? Because this is a classified important message. There may be somebody that tries to steal this document. There may be somebody that tries to gain access to this document. There may be somebody that tries to overpower him and take the message from him. You ever seen movies when somebody's traveling with high profile classified information and they've got like a chain in the briefcase? Right? And then they've got security guards around. But you know what Allah says? He doesn't need no chain, no briefcase, nor security guards because He possesses great might Himself. Nobody's going to mess with Jibril alayhi salam. And then you need someone who's very close to the administration, who the administration can entrust. Not only someone noble, but somebody very close to the position of power, so that there is no chain. Like you don't say, for example, it's a classified message, and I imagine I'm the president. I'm not. But, I'm the president, and I want to give this to my ambassador. I'm not going to give it to some intern at the White House to hand it to the ambassador. I need to have direct access to who? The ambassador. There can be no one low profile in between. Because it's highly sensitive information. Which means that ambassador, whoever that is, that vice president, whoever that is, has to be very close to me.